Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Mario Superstar Baseball off-season game. I'm Joey. I've got Billy on my left, Mike on my right, a whole new commentary team. Here for some really intense Mario baseball action. We've got player one is Nick. We've got Nick on player one, Tyler on player two. It looks like Nick started us off with a DK Yoshi draft, and Tyler picked up Bowser first. What do we think about this? We got the novice couch here.
This is the most standard pick I have ever seen in any Mario Superstars baseball.
This is also the first.
Notable exclusion from the first three, Birdo.
Oh, that Birdo's
As you can see in the fourth slot.
I love picking Birdo.
Birdo's good. Non-captain Birdo, from what I've heard, is a rare commodity.
Non-captain Birdo.
Non-captain.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, which I'm sure everyone listening knows, but the people next to me may not, the captain's star ability costs 1 star.
And then everybody
While
else's
all the other captain characters, their specials cost 2 stars, because they have like the special ones.
Okay.
And then there are other characters that have like basic star hits, like Dry Bones or Magic Koopa. Pretty much every other character has one. Those ones cost 1 star no matter what.
Okay.
So picking Birdo as a captain gives you access to Birdo's Egg Ball, which is very good, for 1 star. For 2 stars, not as good.
All right.
But otherwise, seems pretty standard in the draft so far. I'm not sure if that's an early Toadsworth. It probably isn't. I might undervalue him. Let's hear from the players.
Toadsworth's good.
Nick says Toadsworth's good.
Good singles
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Good, love his
Alright.
mustache.
Gotta love the
He
mustache.
is a wizard, after all.
He's a wizard.
Gotta love the mustache.
He's a wizard in house lore.
Yeah, headcanon, 100% wizard.
Did you hear there were like 8 KKK members on the WWE Monday Night Raw this week in the Thunderdome?
Wow, that fucking
On
sucks.
like on screen.
Yeah, on screen, yeah.
Like
That's garbage.
You know, that's it's the risk you run when everyone's in a Zoom
Kenny,
call.
Yeah, I mean that's like the same thing. Like,
That is
not
true.
the same thing, but Kenny was on Friday also.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Like Kenny Omega was on Friday, and and everyone just kept screenshotting it, and they were like, "Oh, look, Kenny, what are you doing here? This isn't your company." And he literally had to tweet out, he was like, "I'm just having fun, man." He was like,
Just
"I
watch
just
it.
wanna
Wanna enjoy this
Kenny
sport.
Omega's a fan?
Wanna
Kenny
enjoy
Omega
this-
is just a
Yep.
fan.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not anything similar to 8 KKK members, but
Nothing similar. I don't think they
No,
were having
way
fun. They
worse.
were doing
Whoa,
some
way
horrible
worse.
things.
but you know,
Kidding,
no one
of
on Twitter
course.
is gonna say anything about the KKK members like they did about Kenny
Well, no,
Omega.
of course not.
Of course not. That's not news.
No, why would it be? I don't.
What's happening?
So,
Major sarcasm.
so
on
anyway,
commentary.
pretty
Slash
standard
S.
drafts so far. The only weird pick, Wario's a bit of a strange pick. You don't see him too often.
I
Not
love
a
a good
strange
Wario.
one, but definitely an off-meta pick.
Love a good Wario,
Oh, okay. He does have the stinkiest farts.
but they're great.
Okay, so
Big fan of Wario's farts.
Picking Luigi over the Mario. Oh, well, that's because DK Explorers have Mario as well, so
You know,
that makes a little bit
That
more
makes sense. I see Nick pick Luigi a lot when we're playing off camera. Maybe some little testing going on, maybe a little styling going on,
Ooh.
maybe a little bit of both.
Not nearly as many small ball players as we're used to.
I'm a big fan of small ball. Yeah.
The Waluigi pick, I'm a fan of.
no
love
babies
a good,
in this pick.
love a good Waluigi.
Honestly, quite frankly,
No
I'm
babies.
appalled at the lack of baby players. I love me a good baby Mario. I'm gonna get hate until I do something good with him, which is probably never gonna happen.
Steal every single base.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be stealing bases.
You'll win a game solely based off of Baby Mario's play, and
Honestly,
hate.
I think it could happen. I don't
It
think
could definitely happen. I've won many games with Baby Mario. By many, I mean one.
So we have the leadoff
I
Yoshi.
did. I beat Robin.
I mean,
Oh,
if you've
yeah.
only beat that one game, that's many games.
That
That's
is many
true.
games. I have a 100% win rate with Baby Mario on my team. That's
Okay.
a fair ball.
A
And
nice
a base hit from Yoshi.
solid Yoshi. hit
Great way
there.
to start the game, and
Yeah.
here comes Donkey Kong without a bat. He has a fist.
Notable that DK is the captain.
That is a
And
dinger.
there is-
Is
that
that a
is
dinger
a-
that's
that
not
is
a
a
dinger?
one-star.
Toads are missing. That is some extra bases.
Those are a few extra bases.
that's
Yoshi
a-
gonna hit home.
Yoshi's
Yo.
going home on
Yoshi's
a bad
going-
throw.
That is a 1-0 lead immediately batter
Oh.
two.
A bad throw from center field there is gonna drive in a run. Put DK with a
Can
triple.
Mario hit a dinger?
It's not a dinger, but it's a base hit.
Right into the gap.
Never
No
mind.
hit.
Luigi's quick.
Oh, DK's running home.
Hey, you got DK.
And DK
DK
gets
with
a
the
Quick 2-0.
I may have been wrong about that Luigi pick.
Luigi's quick. That's for sure true.
That's a strike.
So Tyler pulling out the Peach as a pitcher. It's not a traditional pick, that's for sure.
But it's got an out.
Tyler seems to be
But it's got an
Peach aficionado.
It's got an out.
That is true.
And a strike so far.
2 runs, usually not what you want to see to start off your
2 runs,
first
2 outs, and Luigi.
Okay. So, 2 runs in the first inning off 2 hits. Not ideal, but I've seen worse. AKA
Leading
8
off with
runs.
Bowser. Leading off with your power hitter. Very interesting.
Yeah, well, when it's Bowser and you can do that, it
that's a
does
dinger.
not
Take
matter.
the home run.
I will take a 1-pitch run any day of the week.
The Waluigi pitch. Oh, and here comes Birdo. If it's not another dinger, I'm disappointed.
Birdo, known slugger.
I've seen it. It's a long time ago, not on camera.
But it's a base hit.
Base
It's
hit.
okay.
Yeah. Birdo puts it into the gap. Not much you can do there. Solid hit, showing that Birdo, not a terrible pick just because you don't have the captain power.
That's
look at
another
that.
base hit. It's a pretty good base hit.
Nice little floater there from Boo.
Tyler loading up the bases.
Toadsworth coming in.
There we got first and second and nobody out still.
Very big double play potential here. We gotta be careful about that. And that's a base hit. It's an out. Never mind.
Oh, and
That's a double play.
Some bad base
What did
running.
I say?
Some bad base running puts Tyler back 2 outs all of a sudden. Not what you expected. And then he flies one into
And he
left.
flies out to end the inning. But a home run, a solid dinger, makes it still a 1-run game.
1 run on 3 hits. Not a bad showing. Although that first hit was the only run.
It doesn't matter because it's still a dinger. Pad those stats.
King Boo skies one to right field, and that is put away by Luigi.
Cleanly.
That was pretty routine there. So now a lot of people see Green Paratroopa hitting with the star hit, as you can see right there.
As a miss.
It is a pretty solid hit. It definitely gets it in there. Although you may as well.
Wario!
Big play there.
I didn't think Wario had it in him.
I didn't either, but sometimes.
I absolutely did.
Didn't know that big man could. He did
He does
said,
it again!
You didn't think I had it in me. Okay.
Right, he's showing us up now.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
said, all right.
Due to COVID, you could hear everybody in the commentator's booth, and Wario heard you.
Wario did hear you, yes.
you can hear us all the way
I believe I
down.
specifically heard him say, fuck you, Mike.
And
DK
Donkey
runs.
Kong!
Donkey Kong running him out.
Donkey Kong with the BM on first base.
Sometimes,
Big bully move.
sometimes that's just how it feels. It feels like DK's running down to first base.
Wario... No, Wario is not looking so strong in the batter's box as he was on the field.
Looks like he's all over the place, but he does.
Oh, but he does get a base hit!
Hits one in the gap.
Thought I wasn't gonna take.
DK a little
Yo,
slow
he
there.
heard you too. He heard you talking shit.
Wario's
Also.
going for the MVP of this game. Although
Peach flies one to center field.
And Yoshi getting the out. 2 outs now, only a runner on first with Luigi coming up.
the Green Menace,
Yeah.
Showing why they call him that.
the lean green killing machine,
Oh,
puts
it's
one into
base
left
hit.
field.
Base
Okay.
hit.
We got a runner in scoring position.
Do we?
You know, we do.
base?
Second base is
What's your
scoring
vibe
position
about
with Bowser.
With Bowser
Home
up.
plate is
Bowser.
scoring
I'll
position.
pitch. I don't care. I'm crazy.
The fearless
Right.
Nicholas
You're gonna pitch to Bowser.
throwing a
Crazy.
Waluigi pitch straight down
Oh,
the
and it's
middle,
up.
and he's gonna regret that
And that's a.
See ya!
Hey,
3-run
Tyler-
home run.
Tyler takes that to make it 4-3.
one. Go ahead
4-2.
home run there.
We've watched enough Yankees games in this house to know what they do when a home run happens.
Lose. Wait. That's not what was supposed to happen.
Personally, I prefer the SNY commentators because I love when Keith Hernandez goes, "It's out of here!"
Oh, Keith.
Gotta love him. Remember that Seinfeld episode?
I wish I could, because I didn't watch Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
I heard it already.
Seinfeld.
Alright.
I get it. I misspoke. It was
I
funny.
misspoke.
Haha, word wrong.
Noki, almost fast enough, not quite.
Almost.
And back to the top.
Yeah,
of the
there was
lineup
an
is
episode of Seinfeld where Keith Hernandez spit on Kramer.
Don't you mean Seinfeld?
Yeah, Seinfeld.
Yeah, Seinfeld.
No,
It's its counterpart show.
Yeah.
That was the spin-off. After
It's actually just a field full of signs.
It's just
it's extremely boring.
Beer
It's just
signs being filled up.
it's Jerry Seinfeld being very sexist for 40 minutes.
So the show in general.
No, that's just his stand-up.
All right, 2 stars wasted on the DK there, just to line out to Wario, who's putting on quite the MVP performance today. Look at this guy!
Oh my god!
He's all over the place.
Wow!
God, I wish
Tyler
Wario was
that
all over me.
sleeper pick.
You know, if I was playing this game, I'd just simply not hit the ball to Wario.
Honestly, I feel the same way. Why would you hit it to Wario when instead you could get a base hit?
Or hit it to Yoshi and have him catch
Yoshi
it.
can just catch it with his tongue.
God, I wish Yoshi would tongue me like that.
Don't we all?
Scaly.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna take this bug bite meter because I got an itch on my leg.
Yeah, if anyone has any interest in getting rid of bug bites, there's this machine that just heats them up really fucking hot.
Really
and
good.
it hurts, but it does get rid of the itch. So that's,
It doesn't really
How
hurt.
long though?
Joey's just a wimp.
I did it this morning on one of them. Haven't noticed it since.
Okay.
This morning being like 9 o'clock. So
Also gonna point
That
out.
is the morning, yeah.
yeah. So that's pretty solid time. We've got a solid.
So gonna
15
point
plus
out
hours.
something I haven't noticed. No pink menace in this game.
No pink menace.
Zero menacing going on.
I like how you said machine, and I know full well what it looks like, and I pictured something massive.
Actually,
This is like a thermometer
yeah.
size.
Well, so we're gonna hook you up to the iron
Yeah,
wall.
yeah.
It's very similar to an iron wall.
Yeah, and just burn you.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a sex toy. I could see that.
It does.
Honestly, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Bowser over
They're
here.
recommended.
I've never seen Bowser dive.
Bowser did a fucking flop onto the ground and landed in front of the ball.
Where's Billy Wagner in all this?
Definitely not here. We only have one Billy.
That's me.
Not nearly as good.
Oh!
Waluigi called that one with his nuts.
It's fucking weird.
Oh, Wario versus Waluigi? I better see a dinger.
Wow.
Well, that's not a dinger. The
That is
bat
not a
of
dinger.
Wario kind of
Want a dinger? Yo!
Oh, it's out of here!
Not a dinger.
Bobble it. Wario crushed.
Absolutely walloped. Wario's just tired from making all these sick plays. The bunt swing from Peach.
He's not ready to bat yet. He's still.
Oh, the charge
Ooh,
swing
Peach.
Peach.
She
Just a
can't do
shallow
anything.
left
Can
field.
barely get it to left field.
She can't do anything on the bag. She's like, I use her for the mound.
Yeah, hey, Peach, you know, sometimes...
Can we get a
say-
DH rule in here?
Yeah, we say fuck the DH. We get some pitchers hitting.
Yeah.
That's just how it is sometimes. Nick wasting a star there, but then
A
lining
base
on to
hit.
Luigi.
But
Oh.
Luigi, never mind, I lied. Luigi coming in clutch. Can Waluigi hit a dinger?
Waluigi cannot
Clearly
hit it.
not.
You know,
out.
my dad-
Luigi's hitting it down the line. And
My
that's
dad
about
used
it.
to teach scuba diving. That's why I'm so damn good at dives and jumps.
That's a good bit right there.
Funny.
That was real. That was a real business he used to have. 9/11
That's pretty
kind of
interesting.
ruined it.
Noki
Yeah.
shooting one down the left field line, the dive from
With a
Daisy.
sweet base hit. Could have gotten a double, but chose not to.
Probably couldn't have gotten the double, I'm going to be honest with you. But the seal coming in may as well be a double unless you get thrown out.
Oh, the throwing out. Still 4-2 after 4.5.
Yeah, well, Peter Piranha, pretty good catcher, they tell me.
They clearly do.
Now, Luigi, we believe that this character is top tier.
What?
That is an official opinion. I actually heard it straight from the top.
Of the tier? From the top of the tier? The top of the tier told you who's in
The
it?
top tier
Ooh,
stole me.
King Boo.
Look at that. If King Boo wasn't a character, Luigi would be on
What's
first.
your vibe here?
So Bowser getting walked.
Gonna hit the
Bowser,
hit Bowser.
honestly not that good because all he really does is walk.
That's a solid.
That is all seriousness. If you walk every bat with Bowser, that's more than valuable enough.
Because he can't hit any dingers.
When you hit him. in the
Bowser,
ass.
known strikeout king. Let's be honest. Bowser really does it all.
And a strikeout from Birdo. Very rare to see a strikeout in this house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I strike out a fucking lot. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna be honest,
Oh,
I don't.
just
'cause
the
I usually
Bowser steal into the single. Probably didn't need to steal there. A little risky, but you never know
But
what
you know
you're
what?
gonna
It
hit.
works
Two
out because
outs.
Bowser's pretty slow.
Oh, 2 outs is fair. No longer risky. Okay.
That's easy ball. Good.
So
Good.
Toadsworth the Wizard. Bowser stealing once again, but it's not gonna matter because we've got a ground out to short. So far, pretty close game. It's pretty tight. Looks like
4-2 after 5.
It looks like Tyler is kind of getting the edge here. Let's see if Peach can hold Nick here to 2 runs. That's a good start.
Nick was really into that.
Yeah.
Nick's entire philosophy.
I've heard Nick do vigorous stuff like that before, but it wasn't Mario.
Oh, is that going to be a dinger? It's
Looks
not,
like
but it's going to be
into the corner.
Good.
That might be a double.
It's
going to be close.
You know, that was close. If Donkey Kong was not so goddamn slow.
Yeah, or if Daisy didn't have a fucking cannon for an arm.
Mario's going to fly out.
Pops out.
So fucking
You know, in baseball, that would be an infield fly rule.
In your own fucking game. Wow. Pathetic. The DK steal looks like...
Oh, they're just going to let Donkey Kong go back.
Honestly,
Playing it safe.
PD Piranha would strike the fear of God into my heart as well, so I don't
Yeah,
blame God's song here.
If a gigantic plant was the catcher, I would be very terrified to steal it
Spits
as well.
the ball out of his mouth.
Oh, that's a base hit!
Oh!
Donkey Kong going to get to third.
Whoa!
They're going to throw third instead of second, which means
Yeah, well,
an easy double.
may as well hold the runner at third there. DK stealing on all 3 pitches. Not
Is
something
DK
you
going to
see
steal
too
home?
often.
No!
It doesn't matter. Because that's
so bad.
almost.
Looks like we
Still
got a
4-2 after 6.5.
bit of a half charge there, I think, on the hammer, bro.
Here comes the most intimidating catcher in all of baseball.
Peter Piranha.
Immediately hitting a strike.
I mean, he just uses his leaf just straight up.
Sometimes I kind of feel
He's
like...
missed twice.
Yeah, sometimes I just feel like a plant that can't do anything.
Ooh,
But
is that a dinger? That is not a dinger,
Off
but
the
as
wall.
an easy double.
Mario bangs into the wall. He may have to be checked for an injury.
There is no painting in the wall, Mario. You cannot jump through it.
Is it Mario 64?
That's
Or Odyssey.
we may be a generation.
Ooh, is that a
too
star
late.
hit from? Ooh, okay,
The
okay.
Confusinator
That
run
is
very
very
sad.
That is
And
double play.
some abysmal base running from Tyler there. That was some of the worst base running I think that has ever happened.
Give him a run for his
And Wario is gonna fly out.
Fly out.
Yeah, to end the inning. So what looked like a good start just turns into a disaster. However, a 4-2 lead, that's not too
Can
bad.
King Boo shorten it? That
Not
might
now.
be a
I
no.
like that. So, do you think King Boo modeled himself after his bat, or do you think it was the other way around?
What?
I think the bat existed
I like
first.
to assume.
And
that
the not King Boo showing King Boo who is boss.
Do you think King Boo took a bat from a Boo and then put a crown on it, or do you think the bat was custom made?
like his own bat.
Yeah.
He's a king. He definitely got it custom made.
Yeah. I think it's made of ivory.
Right, and whereas the regular blue bats are still made
That's
of
a
wood.
base hit.
Yeah.
Coming in from Waluigi.
The king's bat is definitely made of some sort of better material.
Although I feel like Noki, this might not be wood. This might just be a fucking
Actual
a
seashell.
seashell, which you'd think would crack after a pitch or two. But Nokia,
Never
some
gets a new bat.
supreme craftsmanship.
Ooh, and another
puts
base
one
hit.
right in the gap.
Waluigi saying it second. Smart call.
I was trying to make him go 3, but he slid so he wouldn't get up.
All right, so that brings Yoshi to play. Yoshi, I believe, is 2 for 2 today so far.
And a ball.
Oh, and
Ooh.
a risky run there, but it looks like we're just going to hold the runner at second. Do we think
Really?
Yoshi will put up another one here? Looks like he will
Yoshi's
not.
gonna hit
Oh,
him.
straight
Bruno's
over.
gonna get the out. Wow! Every time it looks like Nick has an opening, it's immediately shut down.
I would argue to say that about both of them since the second inning.
Yeah, everything's been
Oh,
pretty.
good luck she finally
But
did
you know what?
something.
But you know what? It's 4 runs to 2.
Yeah,
It
pretty,
is.
pretty lights out since those first few innings where a lot of runs were scored. But now we have the Green Menace up again, putting
We
one right into
did
center.
happen to skip the 7th inning stretch, which is not ideal for the players.
So as I was saying,
They don't wanna get
Luigi
cramped.
is top tier because he gets on base every time.
Yeah.
It's actually
Is there a dinger?
guaranteed.
No, not a dinger. You're just gonna put a runner in scoring position.
Dinger. I hardly know
Nobody's
her.
in scoring position.
Second
Second
base
base
is
is
scoring
scoring
position.
Second base is scoring position. That is correct.
Stupid.
Because a base hit can very easily have.
You
a second
can
player
reasonably
at home.
score off a
The
single.
Birdo
One
egg
error.
into a base hit.
Looks
One
like-
error,
and
just
that-
like that.
It looks
And
like
Luigi's home.
Looks like Luigi was in scoring position after all, and that's a 2-run.
Bowser crosses the plate.
That is a 2-run RBI.
Something
Birdo.
to note. Bowser scored from first there. That was an excellent Birdo ball. And Nick goes down 6-2. He's gonna have to start making something happen next inning. But first, he should worry about getting out of this one.
With only 1 out.
Switching his pitcher?
Ooh.
with only one out. Very interesting tactics from Nick.
He puts the shift on. You know, he feels like Noki's better equipped to deal with this.
Ooh, and you know
looks
what?
like he may be
paid
right.
off.
Maybe
It
right.
did pay off in that one instance.
Although I believe DK could have made that play also. I'm going to be honest. I think the monkey had it.
Oh, we are switching more.
Ooh, is the monkey at shortstop going to catch something in his cheeks?
Oh, we have a home steal, and that's going to be another
that's
run.
going to be another run, and Toadsworth is going to get an RBI single.
I don't think I've ever seen him hit like that before.
Wow.
Oh, that was so
A
funny,
good
man.
excuse from Nick coming in.
And there's the
It's not an
seven-run mark.
excuse, bro. It's a compliment. Shut the fuck up.
Waluigi gets tired after 7 runs, as every other character does.
As many
Wait,
other pitchers.
oh fuck! I didn't mean to throw that.
No! Big Boo bubbling, but Waluigi coming in clutch to save the
I
inning.
was confused.
Waluigi said,
okay.
said maybe...
I was trying to throw a ball and it didn't work.
I'll get one more. Get one more in there. So we have DK coming up, who's going to
He's going to hit
whiff.
immediately with.
Now, Nick really has to make something happen here because he is down 5 runs with only 6 outs.
Drop.
And a really good way to start is a base hit from Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
Not the ideal from Donkey Kong.
Oh,
But it's
But-
better than
But
nothing.
it's better than
you know
nothing.
what? Sometimes you got to get a little rally going, and a base hit is all you need. And look
It's
at
a
that.
start.
And another base hit. That's a solid rally.
First and second, no outs, with a runner in scoring position
As Nick recently learned, that's
for
what it is.
Magic Koopa, who you would usually see a star from, and there it is
And
on
they're
a
gone.
whiff. A nasty pitch from Peach there.
And another base hit.
Over!
Now the force at third is still going to get DK because of some
But it's okay because there's
Don't miss those.
some weird Birdo.
there's too much faster pitches.
The Birdo error turned out to not really matter. Now if Nick could put up a home run here, he'd be right back in this game. And
that's
just
a
misses
solid-
it.
Fly out
Oh.
to Daisy, forcing Mario back to second.
So fucking bad.
He just missed that one. Now Nick's showing some visible frustration here as everyone
Just like make
would.
a fucking play. Any fucking character on my team needs to do something. Nobody's doing anything.
Hey Nick, listen. Sometimes
It's
you just
my
gotta strike out.
fault. It's fine. He's playing better than me. It's just nothing's fucking happening.
No, I don't want to say anything because we are still in the bottom of the 8th.
Dude.
However,
A lot can happen. We did see the Yankees versus Mets the
yes,
other day.
of course, if anyone watched the Yankees-Mets game on sometime around August 31st, I'm not sure what the actual date was, the
It's a
Yankees,
5-run
down
lead.
7-2 in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs, came back to tie the game, and then won in extras. So, anything could happen. However, if Nick
baseball.
keeps playing the way he is, that might not be the case.
Is Wario gonna hit a dinger? No, because it's a foul ball.
No.
And
Oh!
Mario is gonna dive.
Yeah, Mario gets there. He's a speedy
This is
boy.
my big Peach moment.
This is where Peach hits a dinger.
Now, if Peach hits
I
a
may be
dinger
wrong.
here, I believe that Nick's morale would be broken.
I think he
Absolutely.
I think he rage
And the
quits.
game would be over. However, Peach is going to strike out, swinging for the fences 3 times in a row. Not
All right.
typical.
Peach really wanted that home run.
This is
but
This
did
is
not
the
get
worst
it.
part of my lineup with no stars.
this is the
Oh, this is so bad.
And immediately gonna
We
whiff
can
a
do it.
strike.
Bad place for Nick, but if he can put some men on base, oh,
Oh, and they're
oh,
just
he's
gonna
just
stand
staring
and
at
wait.
it.
we've got some weird character
hate it.
selection
It's
there
so-
from the game, and it looks like Nick will get his rally started. Oh, but then he lines
Oh,
into a double play.
And a
Oh.
double play, 1 out left.
It appears that this is going to be the end. Let's see what
5
Nike
straight
can do.
home runs. Let's hear it.
All right, and that
I might
star
be
is
wrong.
gone. That's brutal. It looks like Nick might just be quitting here.
How to play?
Because Nick has forgotten how to play the game.
in the 9th inning, just looking up the rules.
Now, Nick, if you press the A button, you will charge your swing.
You mean the green one?
And it looks like that's going to be the
And
game.
Birdo is gonna get the final out of the game
and the handshake between the two
and a
men.
7-2 victory for Tyler. I still think player of the game was Wario.
That was a solid
For his
showing.
heroics.
Though the game may think it was Bowser,
But
Wario
Bowser-
did put up a good performance. Let's hear from our players first. We're gonna hear from Tyler, who secured.
Nick first. Those are the rules.
Oh, never mind. We want to hear from the fucking loser, so you can end on a good note. I'm sorry. So Nick, how does it feel to be awful? I'm sorry. I'm really bad. How does it feel to put up a fight but not get there?
Listen, man, I got a few things to say. One, Tyler's definitely been getting better. It's very obvious. He beat me off camera the other day. It was pretty much after that 3-run homer in the bottom of the second. I just literally... It's not that my morale was lowered. It's just I couldn't put anything together. As you saw time and time again. There's a lot of zeros on that fucking inning, dude. But as you can see, it was a close game. 11 hits each, but I burned a lot of stars. Either they got out or I just swung and missed. And I mean, that was it. He just put things together way better than I did, and that's pretty much it.
So do you think there's anything that you're looking to improve going into the next season? Anything you want to work on personally?
Never letting that happen again.
That's understandable.
Also, learning how to play with the Pink Menace because I know he's good. I just got to learn that bat. You saw him not get picked in this game at all. So that's one thing.
Okay, and now we see, I believe you've been picking some off-meta picks lately, at least off-camera. Now, this wasn't you this game, but Luigi was picked by Tyler. Do you feel that Luigi has it? I've seen you play him in the past. You didn't pick him this time around. What do you feel about the green machine?
He's not as cool as all the names you keep giving him, dude. He's fine. He does a good job. He drops balls into the into right pretty good. It's hard for a lot of guys who aren't like fast, like Noki, Yoshi, whatever, to grab those. So he's not bad. I find him a little tough because he lowers DK's Captain Star and he lowers Bowser's Captain Star. And those are 2 out of the like 3 most common. Excuse me. I almost puked. 2 out of 3 the most common what's it called, captains. So he's a little hard to pick, but he's I don't think he lowers Birdo's star, but I'm not sure about that. So if he does, then that's 3 out of 3 that he lowers. So.
You heard it here first. Luigi goes 3 for 3 every time. What? Thank you, Nick. We appreciate your input. Now we're going to go over to Tyler here. Tyler taking a 7-2 victory today. As Nick said, he does believe that you're improving. How do you feel going into the next season?
I left the last season on an incredibly low note, so I really assumed it could only go up, but I've not lost to Nick since the last season. We've only had 2 games together, and the game before this, the off-camera game, went to the 13th inning. It was like the third ever time we had to do that, and it only happened to once on camera. But I think it's pretty good. I think I'm getting the hang of some things. Like I finally know how to hit with Bowser. I kind of got my outfield situation set up. I always used to kind of be like, if I have a good infield, who cares about the outfield? And I realized that's just not how baseball works. But yeah, I think I did a few interesting things in this game that I wanted to see that I've been testing. I switched Luigi's bat. He's normally a lefty with the bat, and I switched him to righty. I think it worked to a good degree. I think wasting 2 stars instead of 1 on Birdo and Daisy's eggs. Well, Daisy doesn't have an egg, but the specials. I think it was worth it, even though Daisy's was caught. I think like I didn't really have a lot of. I don't think I had any star hitters. Now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely didn't have. I didn't have Bones or Madge or Flappy Boy. Yeah, I didn't have any real star hitters. So dumping those into them were pretty worth it. Toadsworth really came in clutch. Wario, like I always say, everyone says Wario is bad, and I agree. If you're talking solely about his batting, he's not good at bat. Wario, as my second baseman, does so much work that you'd think he wouldn't be able to, but he does. He's got the fat legs.
We did see Wario put in a lot of work today. I was actually going to ask you, do you think he's he could potentially be breaking into the meta, or do you think he's a strong off-meta pick?
I think if somebody can learn the secrets of his bat, he will become way better, but I think he has a meh bat that could sometimes hit dingers. I've done it before, but it's rare. And he doesn't really have a slap bat. Like if you don't charge, you're kind of not getting anything out of him. So I think as far as fielding goes, everyone knows he's pretty good, but I think he just tends not to. Like I know Nick and Dennis and most people for the I just want a fat guy at second. They usually go Pinky. So I don't like Pinky. I don't know how to hit with his bat, and in my brain it's like 2 bad bats, one of which I might be able to hit with. I'm just gonna pick Wario then. So I think he's good. He's a good like 6th, 7th pick, especially if you need infielders. And that's what I went for. And I really do just want to say, I think it's the most important thing that I have to say. I get it. Peach can't hit, but she doesn't have to if from the 2nd to the 9th inning you stop your opponent from putting a single run on the board.
Well, you heard it here first. Good pitching wins games. So one last thing I wanted to ask you. Earlier you said that you didn't really have any star hitters, so you focused on the captain hits on your non-captain characters, or rather your
Yeah, that's correct.
Your non-current captain characters. So do you think that the stars may be overrated, or do you think that using fewer star hitters and more captain characters is worth it?
I'm not really a specialist on the matter, but I personally think that a lot of the people they chalk up to the 1-star hitters. Your Madge, your Flappy Bird, your Wet Bones. All of them. Bones really does need the star, but I think that Madge and Flapper are pretty good at just hitting the ball, no star required. Same with Toadsworth. Noki is a little harder to not use a star, but I think all of the 1-star hitters can hit the same level of hit that they do with the stars. It just goes a little further. But like, you're still going to get a single probably either way. So I personally believe in the philosophy of even if you're saving 2 stars to hit a Birdo egg, and yeah, if someone catches that Birdo egg, then all of a sudden you're going to waste 4 stars if you do a second one. I still think the over-under on that is better because that egg goes nuts. I mean, you saw me I got Bowser in from first.
Of course, yeah.
So that's I think those special hits like Daisies and Birdos and occasionally like a Mario, I think they're well worth the 2 stars it usually costs.
Okay, good to hear, And some final parting thoughts. How do you feel that you'll do in Season 6? Is it coming out?
Yep.
Season 6, so what do you feel? How do you feel?
I'm just praying that I don't get last place. That's really all I would like.
Make sure of it.
If I really, I mean, like it'll be hard to get last because I mean, like technically speaking, if you're only scoring placement on, if you're going by seeds going into the playoffs, then yes, I'm in last place. If you're going by like just how performance goes in the playoffs, technically I'm in last place with a few people. So I'll take what I can.
Solidarity.
Yeah, I'll take what I can. So technically, I'm just as good as Feltman in Season 5.
All losers.
All losers. We all sucked. Me and Maddie equally good.
Yeah.
Because we all lost. But yeah, I'm hoping that I think I've got something brewing that I hope can at least get me into the middle of the road. I would love to be in the Bronze Bowl. I can see myself in I lost in the semis and now I'm having the grudge match against Andrew. I can see myself there. I just gotta make it happen.
You heard it here first. Tyler has something brewing. Okay.
Whether it's coffee or a big old poopy.
Whatever it is, baby.
It's
in a
brewing.
Red Bull.
The tie-in. All right.
Do you need
All right,
to,
Nick. You wanna take us out here, Nick?
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys commentated. You should take us out. But why don't you give us a Price is Right game? Think of something that happened in your life, either an age or maybe just a number that you want people to guess, whatever. And we're playing Price is Right for that number. You know
Okay.
how Price is Right works, right?
I do know. Closest without going over,
Correct.
I believe, is Price is Right rules. So would anyone like to put some input in, or are you putting this all on me?
Well,
you're
whoever
the
does it.
main
Oh,
host.
it's me.
You have
It's
to give
me.
us the question.
Okay,
It's a
so
lot
I
funnier
give
to
you an
put everything in
event,
Joey.
and you have to guess how old I was.
Sure.
Anything where the answer is a number.
Okay.
It's very exciting. Price is Right.
Good game.
Price is Right.
I'd say top 5.
One time, I was using the bathroom at school,
Okay.
and a girl
Whoa.
that I was very into.
Hot.
She's hot now.
Let's go.
We're in. Walked in on me using the potty.
Oh no.
That's it. That's the event.
How old were you?
How old was I?
All right, we'll go around the horn. Mike starts.
I'm gonna use the knowledge of you saying she's hot now. Meaning this happened when you were a minor, and not something in maybe high school.
I was a minor in high school.
Of course, I understand. I understand.
Still weird
I
to call a
understand.
16-year-old hot, dude. Like,
I'm not saying
it is
that.
weird to
It
say
is
that
weird.
a 16-year-old's hot as a 22-year-old.
I will say 10 years old.
Okay. Billy, what do we have from you over here?
I'm gonna say, what is the age of 7, Alex?
Okay.
It's not Jeopardy. You don't have to say what is.
Way to ruin the bit, Nick. All right. So I was kind of going a similar route to Mike, that he was so quick to jump on the she's hot now. But what I'm really thinking of is that at what age is there a shared bathroom? Because unless this bitch is stupid and walked into the blue tiled bathroom.
Just a comment. She is stupid.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna really go for it. I'm gonna say 5 years old.
Oh.
All right.
So that's kindergarten.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. With my increasing knowledge of Price is Right, I'm gonna have to guess 1 year old.
Give me in the womb.
So here's the thing.
Did this not happen ever?
It never happened.
Fuck. Here's the thing. Nick is correct. Nick is the winner.
What?
Here's the thing.
You were 4?
I was
preschool.
No, well, hold on. You said 10.
Yeah.
You said 7.
I said 7.
You said
5.
5.
And I said,
Okay, I'm stupid. Tyler's right.
Let's go! How's it feel to lose again, Nick?
I was
getting pretty used to it.
I was 6 years old. It was 2nd grade because I'm a youngin'.
Yeah.
So my birthday's after the school year. So I turned 7 later that year. However, I was 6 at the time. So I'm dumb. Tyler
close,
is
Billy.
correct.
I was close.
And we went to the 5th grade dance together.
Ooh! Was it like a winter ball?
I
had a winter ball.
It was
in
like
5th
fall.
grade.
It was like a fall.
Yeah.
It was a fall ball.
We had a winter
Very
ball.
cute.
I asked the girl to dance,
Oh.
and she said, ew, no.
What's it like to knock at
Dance until
cooties?
8th grade.
What?
All right, everybody. Well, sign us out.
All right. Well, that's all we.
Spot yourself
That's,
on
I'm
the
not gonna press the
button.
button.
Don't touch the
I'm
button.
conscious of the button.
buttons.
All right, everyone. That is all we have for you today. Thank you for tuning in to some Mario Superstar All-Star Mega Baseball. That is a canon name. Super Mario All-Star Baseball Omega 2.
Alpha Sapphire.
And we'll catch you next time. Season's coming up soon. Season 6. It's going to be awesome. I'm Joey. I'm going to win this season.
bold,
yeah.
bold call.
Barely in the club, calling
So, yeah.
the
So
world.
We do in fact live here, so.
That is true. The grind's starting now. I've been Joey. This is Mike. This is Billy.